Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm David. In this video, we'll analyze Zuckerberg couple's Chinese and talk about the details that Chinese learners often overlook, like the Zuckerbergs did in this video.
新年快乐！今年能和 Max 一起庆祝新年，我和 Priscilla 非常兴奋。
I have to say, Mr. Zuckerberg's Chinese is really impressive. It's not every day you see leading American billionaires nailing Chinese so fluently. His grammar and vocabulary is almost impeccable, but there are still some slips in his pronunciation to note. For example, here he said 庆祝新年，
一起庆祝新年，一起庆祝新年。
It's a common error among non-native speakers. Many foreign friends learning Chinese are told that in Chinese, the zh sound is just like the English j sound. Of course, it's a helpful starting point for understanding and memorizing the sound, but zh in Chinese and j in English are still very different. As you become more familiar with the zh syllable, you need to correct it and not keep using the j sound. 庆祝新年. The word 祝 is 祝, not 祝. If you want to elevate your Chinese to another level, you have to correct it. Those are the crucial details that differentiate a proficient speaker from a novice.
我们希望你也正在和你的家人朋友一起庆祝。
To be honest, I was a bit surprised the first time I heard Priscilla speaking Mandarin Chinese. I knew beforehand that Zuckerberg had a Chinese wife, and I always thought that Zuckerberg's Mandarin was so good because he has been taught by his wife. Turns out that might not be the case. Though it's important to clarify that Priscilla's first language is Cantonese, not Mandarin. For those people who don't know, Cantonese is one of many language varieties that make up the entire Chinese language family. But Cantonese and Mandarin are very different. Well, Priscilla is a great woman, renowned for her philanthropic efforts and her remarkable character. The truth to be told, her Mandarin might just be at the same level as Mark's.
做完是 Facebook 的年度春节晚会，很荣幸的，我们今年有机会从中国来的大厨，他们让 Facebook 的员工去上了中国的大菜系的美食，我最喜欢的是烤鸭。
Again, he is really impressive. Of course, like many foreign friends, the biggest challenge for him might be the tone of each character. Many people remember which syllables a word is composed of, but the tones often get mixed up. For example, here he said, 昨晚是 Facebook 的年度春节晚会。
昨晚是 Facebook 的年度春节晚会。
Zuckerberg said 昨晚, where the tones of 昨晚 were a bit off. For 昨晚, which means last night, the first character 昨 is in the second tone, and the second character 晚 is in the third tone. 昨晚. Obviously, I know Mr. Zuckerberg might not have the time to dive deep into these details, but for people who want to use Chinese in their future study, in workplace, or business, you should take it seriously, since inaccurate tones might cause miscommunication, confusion. If set the tones wrong, it could mean totally different things or doesn't mean anything at all. And even if people can understand you, they'll take you less seriously, especially in contexts such as business meetings, academic discussions, or formal presentations. Moving on, let's check here. Mark said, 来自中国的大厨。
从中国来的大厨。
Here is a similar error like we just talked about in 庆祝新年. I guess it's because Mr. Zuckerberg is very busy, so his Chinese teacher, for the sake of efficiency, telling him the Chinese ch sound are like English ch sound. So when Zuckerberg says 大厨, he ends up saying 大厨. Well, we must pay attention to these little details, although remembering Chinese sound zh as English sound ch and Chinese ch as English ch is a good starting point. You definitely shouldn't mix them up. But overall, aside from this and some inaccuracy in his tones, I think Zuckerberg's Chinese is very good, and I really admire him. As the CEO and founder of such a huge company, the fact that he has time to master Chinese to this extent is truly amazing.
为了庆祝新年，我们全家人 在一起吃了团圆饭。
Well, Priscilla has the same issues like Mark. Their tones are a bit off. Again, I know she speaks Cantonese, but I always feel that if she were to learn Mandarin, she should be somewhat better than Mark. Well, listening to them overall, I think they are almost at the same level. They're neck and neck, and sometimes Mark even speaks more fluently.
这个新年对 Max 也是很有意义的，是因为我们为他取了中文名字。他的中文名字叫陈明宇，陈是妈妈的姓，明是明天的明，宇是宇宙的宇。明宇是代表希望世界的未来更美好。
This Chinese name is so beautiful, Chen Mingyu. Just like Zuckerberg said, it's packed with beautiful meaning.
最后，我们这个小家想祝福大家身体健康、阖家幸福、猴年大吉。
Is it just me, or every time I hear Priscilla speak Mandarin, it reminds me of how Chinese characters in Hollywood movies speak Mandarin? I can't be the only one who thinks this, right? Can someone maybe tell me why? Wrapping up, I've got to hand it to the Zuckerbergs. Their Mandarin is pretty solid. And Mark. Wow, achieving such proficiency in Chinese is truly remarkable. Hats off to them. Alright, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this linguistic journey, make sure to hit like, share, and subscribe for more. Catch you in my next video. Bye.